everybody, welcome to my second video. I've already uploaded one with my reborns and stuff. I know I should be really put myself on camera so you can see my face, but I'm not feeling well, so, basically I'll explain to you why. My medication makes me extremely tired, and it's really, like, my anxiety medication, makes me feel really, really sleepy and feeling tired, so I find it really hard to function. Anyway, hopefully I'll get myself sorted tonight, get my hair washed and stuff, but I'm just gonna lie here and you've got a nice view of my wall, not my messy room, and I'm just gonna talk to you about anxiety and how it's affected me and how long I've had it for. I've had it really, I think, since I was pretty young. I'm quite a shy person, and I suffer a lot from social anxiety. I find it hard to communicate with people a lot of the time, and that's been a bit of a problem because I've been trapped inside my body because I can't socialise with people. I kind of feel like I'm on the outside looked in sometimes, and it's really been a struggle my whole life. Like, I was quite a shy child, and I would kind of hide behind my dad's back, or whenever I went out, and whenever I went out with my parents and stuff, and I never really, I don't think, have grown out of it. I've always known that I was different, that I was a bit different from people that I knew, and I wouldn't say there's any events that's triggered it. Like, I had such a good childhood, I had good parents. I wasn't told that I had to be somewhere, I wasn't told that I had to shut up, nothing like that. It was just something that was part of my personality, and it's been with me my whole life. And I think it started to get worse probably about 8-9 years ago. I kind of started to feel it creeping up for me, but I think the last year and a half is when it turned into kind of something different as well. It wasn't just my social anxiety, I started to suffer from health anxiety, panic attacks. I started thinking that there was something wrong with me, something physically wrong with me. I was scared that something bad was going to happen to me. It would make me do things that I wouldn't normally do. I really don't want to go into them because it's really, really hard to look back at where I was then and where I am now. But it got to the point where I was that bad with it that my judgment was what's the word? It got so bad that I wasn't thinking straight. I wasn't like, I was let my panic attacks take over me. And it was really scary. It's a really scary place to be. I think that was the darkest time of my life because I knew I wasn't myself, and I knew I couldn't go on the way that I was going on. It got to the point where, before it really got really bad, I was working in a company called Access Employment, and I was a dispatch assistant, and I loved my job, I really, really did. But my social anxiety was I was finding it hard to, don't get me wrong, I had friends there, I had lots of good friends there, but with the other people I worked with, like the line managers and that, I found myself like struggling to cope social anxiety wise with maybe the higher up side of the work. And I was happy with my job, but I wasn't happy with the fact that I felt like I didn't fit in. I couldn't have a conversation with people. It took me ages to ask if I was stuck on something, and it was getting to just really get to the point where I just was really struggling. And also with my health anxiety and social anxiety was going on at the same time, I got to a point where I knew that I had to go and see the doctor. Alexa, pause. Hold on a minute, I'll pause that. No, it got to the point where I knew that I was going to have to go to the doctor and speak to the doctor with the help of people, and I was then put on medication, but I knew that I would have to give my job up because I could not work with the medication alone like that. It's just the side effects of my medication make me really drowsy, and there's no way that I could do a job when I couldn't function properly. So I had to give up my job, which was the hardest, and it was heartbreaking. It wasn't that job meant so much to me, and it was the hardest decision I ever had to make. But I knew it wasn't fair on them, and it wouldn't be fair on me to not be able to commit fully to the job the way I was before, and I couldn't do it at that time. So I had to make that decision that I had to get myself there and I guess fix what was broken, if that's the right term. And I guess the only way for me to do that was, I'm not one for like everybody's anxiety and everybody's mental health is so important, and you have to do what's right for you. And if you have to take medication and a doctor, the thing is, never ever decide that you're going to go on medication on your own. It's important to go to the doctor and tell the doctor how you're feeling, and it's important to get on the right medication, and don't stop taking it until a doctor tells you to do so. So I went to the doctor and I spoke to the doctor, and I was given my anxiety tablets and my medication, and I was also given something to respite for a while just to have a break from everything, try to get my head sorted. Where I am now at this point is my panic attacks aren't as severe, but I still have bad anxiety. My anxiety hasn't completely gone even with a tablet. And I'm finding that whatever way the medication has been prescribed or what medication I've been given it's not working for me. I wouldn't say I'm depressed. I'm not depressed. I don't think I'm depressed. I think it's more anxiety. And the medication I'm on for that is sertraline, but sertraline's not doing anything. It's not making me feel better. In fact, it's making me feel worse. It's making me feel sluggish. It's making me feel tired. It's making me feel unmotivated to do anything like just housework and to take care of myself. So I have a similar appointment with my psychologist, and I can refer to, and hopefully we're going to be able to look at my medication and find something that's going to work better. Like I think I would prefer to come off of sertraline, but again, I'll only do that with the doctor's help. I wouldn't come off it myself. Even though I hate it, I still wouldn't stop it myself because I know it's dangerous and I need to go by the doctor. So hopefully when I get this doctor linked, we can review my medication and see what's going to work better for me, whether it's to come off the sertraline with his help, and then maybe an anxiety tablet during the day as well as night. Everything works for everybody differently. One thing might not work, for me, that might work for you. So it's very important to make sure that you and the doctor get you on the right medication. And I wasn't one for medication. I didn't want to go on tablets. But you know what? I had to learn to accept that that's probably what I needed to do, and there's no shame in it. There's no shame in going on to medication. Don't be ashamed of it, and don't be ashamed of your mental health. Your mental health is really important, just as much as your physical health. If you broke a leg or broke an arm, the first thing you do is go and get it treated. Well, you do the same with your mental health. Your brain is probably your main function, one of your main functions of your body, and if it's not working properly, then the rest of you starts to struggle. The rest of your body, I suppose, suffers. Your eating habits change, and you start to feel low, your mood goes. So it's very important to remember that, having a mental health issue is an illness, and it needs the right treatment just like a physical illness would. So don't be ashamed to go to your doctor. If you are suffering from anxiety, a panic attack, or depression, don't be afraid to go and ask for help. And another thing that I would say is to speak to people. Talk to your friends about how you're feeling. Don't feel like you ever have to cope on your own. There's always help out there. And it is hard, and I know it's hard, and every day still a struggle for me. But I'm a lot better than what I was a year ago. And that's because I got the right help. So if anybody out there is having any kind of mental health issue, please reach out to someone. Please go to, talk to your doctor, and remember you're not alone in this. And I'm going to leave it there for today, I think. And hopefully my next video will be a wee bit more uplifting. And I'll see you soon. Bye.